Our next speaker is Wicker. He just filed an exploratory committee to run as a Republican nominee for Kentucky State Treasurer. Please welcome Wicker.
Hey folks, thanks for coming out here today on this beautiful day. My fellow concerned Kentuckians, I join you here today in calling for the government and its elected officials to be held accountable to its citizens. For too long, we've watched the moneyed interests and the entrenched politicians not only make bad decisions, but ignore our pleas for responsibility for those very decisions. It's time, right here, to say enough. Enough with a government that doesn't seem to understand the very mechanics of its own economy. Enough with office holders who choose to ignore the wants and needs of the people who elected them. And enough of a government so arrogant it feels that it has the right to dictate which legal citizens it will allow to be placed on the ballot. In the midst of historic financial struggles for our families across Kentucky and across this nation, Nancy Pelosi and Congress are prepared to unload a massive tax increase on the American people. Are these people in Washington paying any attention at all? Nope. Maybe Speaker Pelosi's friends in San Francisco can afford this right now. But I know me and my family can't. How about you guys? Can you guys afford more taxes? No. Instead of piling more government and more taxes on the backs of the American people, or passing laws that make it harder to vote guilty politicians out of office, maybe it's time to let the people's voice be heard. Maybe it's time Kentucky's voice is heard. Yeah. We need to reform our federal government and our state government, not expand it. We need to curb spending, not increase it. We need to end oppressive taxes, not pile them on. It's time to consider new approaches to the problems. Approaches that benefit the people, not the politicians. Right up here behind me, decisions are made that affect your everyday life. Decisions are made that affect your ability to choose your children's health care. Decisions are made that will affect your ability to save for your future. And in some cases, decisions are made to limit citizens' access to their constitutional rights. And that is wrong. Yes, sir. We cannot let ourselves be pushed around anymore. It's time we stepped up and demand that our voices be heard. It's time to cut the waste out of our government. Yeah. Amen. One way to do this is to streamline our tax system and offer meaningful reforms that will help Kentucky stay attractive to new business and help us to organically grow businesses within our state, while keeping your money in your pockets where it belongs. Kentucky needs a chief financial officer who understands these things. If it becomes clear that the will of the people is such that I can fill that need, I will join the fight. I love this state. I've lived here my entire life. And I hate to see it languish in the hands of folks whose concern rests more with improving their golf handicap than with their constituents. Amen. We need people in office who are willing to be held accountable. Not accountable to the establishment, but accountable to every taxpayer and citizen of the state of Kentucky. Amen. Let's tell our leaders in Washington and up these steps behind me here, we're not going to play your games anymore. And despite what they made to believe, we aren't going anywhere. Let's send a message loud and clear. The era of broken promises is over. My name's Brooks Wicker. Thank you, Friends of Freedom, for having me here today. God bless this state, and God bless America. Thank you.